Heart disease is today one of the leading cause of death in our country. Not only in our country, but also all over the world. But one very important fact is that the heart disease is largely preventable if taken care of early. But unfortunately, despite the advances in the medicine and so much of knowledge regarding the occurrence of heart disease, the death rates with the heart disease continue to be there, and it continues to be the leading cause of death all over the world and also in our country. It is very important that we must make our patients aware regarding the heart disease. They must know that what a healthy heart is. They must also know that when they should go and consult the doctor. So I would always like that most of my patients should be aware that if they get chest discomfort, especially on walking or on any kind of exercise, even if it is an unaccustomed exercise and they get any kind of chest discomfort, they should go and consult their doctor, and probably they would advise to get an ECG and further investigations, whatever is required. It is also important to know that so many patients do not get typical exertional chest discomfort, but they would also get postprandial chest discomfort or any kind of chest pain or discomfort which is after eating. So many patients have atypical presentation, like they don't have pain on the left side of the chest, like they can have pain on the right side of the chest, or pain in the arm or in the jaw or even in the tooth. Now these are all atypical presentations. Such patients would typically ignore these symptoms, and if they ignore these symptoms, they can land up in serious trouble. So it is very important that patients should recognize when to take help of a doctor as soon as possible. The awareness of patients is also very important regarding their treatment. They must also know that it is very important to control their blood pressure, control their sugars, and also take care of their cholesterol levels. The awareness regarding any kind of loss of consciousness and also breathlessness or any kind of episode in which they get very fast heartbeat, they must consult their doctors. Patients who have already undergone angioplasty or any other procedures, they should be made aware that they should not stop their medicines in between, and if they get any kind of chest pain, they should immediately go and consult their doctor and discuss with him. Unfortunately, despite all this, so many of our patients who come to us do not come and tell us about that they have chest pain, but typically they would describe it as gas. In India, and especially in Delhi where I practice, I see most of the patients coming to me not with complaints of chest discomfort but of indigestion, which they attribute to eating something or the other, and also because of the ignorance related to the heart disease, they land up with serious trouble. Now, what should we do to keep our heart healthy? To know this, we must know that what causes heart disease, what causes ischemic heart disease. It is important that if there is a family history of heart disease, we must get our lipid levels checked and take care accordingly, and if medicines are required, the medicines to control of dyslipidemia should be taken. The blood pressure levels should also be maintained, and we all know, we call blood pressure as a silent killer. Patient may not have any kind of symptoms, but ultimately they can die either of heart attack or of stroke or even kidney failures because of persistently high blood pressure, which is largely ignored by the patients. It is very pertinent and it must be emphasized to each and every patient that they should not miss their medicines at all for their blood pressure and for their cholesterol, and even for their diabetes if they have. The blood pressure per se, high blood pressure, might not cause any kind of symptoms, but then over a period of time it leads to increased incidence of heart attacks, strokes, and so many other complications. If we have taken care of cholesterol and blood pressure, the another very important thing is to maintain a good lifestyle. Maintaining good lifestyle means adequate amount of exercise, which should be at least 5 to 7 days in a week of good vigorous exercise. We must do all kinds of aerobic exercises at least 5 to 7 days in a week, and what I insist is that if we walk about 10,000 steps in a day, then we do lead a very good healthy lifestyle, and it takes care of so many lifestyle associated problems. So the goal of us, each one of us, should be walking, and we should build in this walking in our day-to-day activities. If we have to go to market or if we have to climb stairs, we should try not to use any kind of support in the form of any kind of automobile support, and if we are climbing stairs, we should not try and take lifts. Walk as much as possible. The physical exertion in our day-to-day activities is very important. Regarding the food, it is very important to avoid fried, oily and fatty foods, and by and large at home good healthy cooking oil medium should be used, such as mustard oil. Safflower is another oil which is commonly used, which is the safflower oil, which can be used. Also the canola oil, and also the very popular all over the world now is olive oil, which has a good ratio of fatty acids. All these are good oils which can be used, but remember, all oils, even if they are good, should be used only in moderation. Anything which we take in excess can in turn lead to trouble. Another very important thing is to avoid bakery products, especially those products which have high amount of trans fatty acids, such as biscuits and wafers and other products available in the market over the counter, which do have high amount of trans fatty acids, should be avoided at all costs. The children should be taught that it is very important to eat at least 1 or 2 fruit every day, and also to have at least 1 or 2 servings of vegetables per day. This not only increases the body immunity, but also helps them fight so many lifestyle associated diseases, especially the obesity. The epidemic of obesity is increasing in our country. Now, what patient has to do to understand the heart disease is very important. From a patient's perspective, it is very important to know that if they have any kind of discomfort, especially which is above the diaphragm, they must discuss it with their doctor. If they have loss of consciousness, fast heartbeat, or any other symptom which they think is catastrophic or any other problematic symptom, they must go and consult with their doctors. Regarding do's and don'ts of patients with heart disease, it's very important to follow the instructions of a doctor. It's very important not to miss their medicines. It is very important to follow the lifestyle advice which is advised by the doctor, and also it is very important to go for a periodic checkup.